Ring up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Monday the 10th of June 2024, and it's been now a week since I last saw my brother. And I have serious concerns regarding the quality of care that you're providing him with at the care home. I've been trying to contact you every single day, and you're refusing to contact with me and engage with me, and I just find this very, very ludicrous because before, when my brother was in my care and custody, I was the one that was ringing you up regularly and providing you with updates, and while you were monitoring both me and my brother in the community, and were insisting on seeing and speaking to my brother. And I told you and explained to you that he does not want to speak to you. He does not want to speak to any of you people because you have murdered his mother. Now all of a sudden you've had him for now 10 months, and you've had full access to him. Nobody, you've prevented me from having any access to him, but you've had full access to him, and you know that everything I've stated is factually accurate. He does not want to have anything further to do with you people, and yet you were insisting on, putting me under hyper criticism and hyper vigilance, because you don't trust me. And why don't you trust me? What have I done not to be am I in a position of trust, or are you in a position of trust? You just want to have it all your own way because of this power and authority that you want to wield out. I have no power and authority. I don't need to be in a position of trust. You are. All of you people are in a position of trust because the public trusts you to do your job properly as public authority representatives. I'm paid at the public purse. I'm not being paid at the public purse to hold my position. No, the reality is that everything how I was saying to you has proven true. My brother does not want to have anything to do with you. You forced my brother into a situation that was in your clear benefit. You clearly were struggling to find a resolution to the problem at the time when you spoke a year ago, and then your geniuses got together, the decision makers, and decided, well, we don't really need to apply the law or anything. We don't need to respect the human rights of his brother or himself. I will do as we please, because we are hiding behind the corporate veil and we can't be identified. And this is one of the reasons that you refuse to identify who the true decision maker is. I don't really care who the true decision maker is. It's the whole of the council, every single councillor. You can't hide behind the corporate veil and commit acts of villainy and tyranny and commit murder and abuses of power and then state it was the council, and that therefore the council can't be arrested. The council itself can't go to jail, but the people can. And so this is the situation we find ourselves in now. It's been a week later. No doubt the care home managers have been contacting you to try to resolve the situation. My indication is that the proprietor is stating that he's going to terminate or terminate the contract with yourself, because obviously he's realized that this is a fraud that he's been partaking in. And the reality is that my brother's been forcibly put in there. You mentioned something about a dolls, a deprivation of liberty order. I was not involved. I haven't seen anything like this. You've got capacity assessment. Show me the capacity assessment. I'm not aware of this. My capacity assessment I made public and I've told you about it. But you see, you just want it all your own way. Or we're going to get a fraudulent capacity assessment on a fraudulent dolls of liberty order, on a fraudulent core protection order, also on a fraudulent the DWP appointeeship, all fraudulent and corrupt. You can't evidence any of this stuff. This is all lies and deceptions that you're peddling. And ultimately, I've told you it's £1 million a day that's going forward now, and it's £1 billion when you do get to murder him. I've resigned myself that you are going to murder him because there's nobody stopping you, is there? Ideally, you're fearless because all the judges are in your pocket, and the West Yorkshire Police are acting as your proxy agents. They work for you. So if the police are not going to stop you and the courts and judges are not going to be in a position to stop you, then you can just murder people as you will, as you have been doing. You murdered my brother a decade ago, in September 2014. You murdered my father in this month, June 2009. You've just murdered my mother in January 2022. So you're going to murder people as you want, but ultimately you are accountable to the people, and this is one of the reasons I could record and publicize these things, because you are held accountable to the people that you're meant to be serving, rather than murdering people. I mean, this is worse than a totalitarian fascist dictatorship. Anyway, it's the month of it's a holy month coming up. We got the Hajj pilgrimage and our Eid festival coming up next week, and I want to know what you're going to do to facilitate me visiting my brother, or my brother visiting us, because the reality is that your police, after 10 months, have really not found anything. You tried to concoct a situation last Monday, tried to orchestrate something that would allow you to prevent me from seeing my brother. That all failed, because there's quite clearly that Tracy is not a very good liar. She keeps on getting caught on lies, and trying to take instructions from you. There will be consequences, obviously, to the care home, and all the other people that you've involved in your machination and scheming and plotting and planning to try to degrade and humiliate me, as you are presently doing. I'm mindful of the fact that you've just colluded and conspired with the courts and tribunals, and the housing association, to make us homeless, and now you force my brother into a care environment that's not suitable for him. That is, you're holding him against his will, and I mean, basically, you're just acting with pure gangsterism, and looking to hold us hostage. Now, if you're acting in my brother's best interest, then what provisions have you made for him while he's been there? More importantly, what provisions have you made for him for the coming Eid that's coming up? He's not in an appropriate, suitable environment for his religious and cultural needs. He's not going to mosque every day. He's not going to, he's not praying namaz. He's not got access to any of his religious facilities.
You have 15 seconds recording time remaining.
Basically, the situation got really hot for you guys, and so you decided to basically kidnap my brother and do away with him while you put me into prison. And it's all kind of 10 months later. Nothing's really resolved, is it? Nothing's really getting resolved. All you're doing is making things much worse for yourself by refusing to be open and transparent and continue to lie and be deceitful. I urge you to.
Your recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1. To review message, press 2. To re-record message sent. Thank you for calling.